Hey guys, so we're going to be taking a look at Kopaka, Mistika, and Tahu Mistika's weapons. They have been upgraded now, slightly for Tahu, but Kopaka has gotten brand new weapons. So as you can see, he's a little naked at the moment, aside from his Sky Blaster with his Blizzard Blade. But his shield is now the part, the eye-catching piece of the build. It is this build right here, and I really like it. It's not only clean, but it actually serves a handful of functions here. So the sword, or the shield as it stands, looks really aesthetically pleasing using the Nuparu Mari shield as a base, but also including these Kopaka swords in silver as the sort of filler piece, right, to fill in those gaps there. It also attaches the Kopaka Nuva shield, so lots of homages there, to not only cover up the center and clean it up a little bit, make it look a little less detailed, because the Mistika have a lot of details already, so this just makes things look less busy. But of course, it brings that pop of white into the color scheme as well. However, if we turn the weapon over, or shield over, you'll see there are a couple of pieces stored back here. These silver connectors here specifically can actually be connected to his swords, which he gets 2 of the power swords now, and they can be connected just like this. Then you can use a pair of friction pins, which are on his shoulder backs, and connect the swords directly to the bottom of his feet. They will lock in place, and now they act as skis. But when you have skis, you often want a ski pole, and so that is where the Blizzard Blade comes in, and the other axle on the back end here. We have a 9-length axle with a silver axle connector, and you can just connect that directly to the Blizzard Blade itself, and that looks pretty good. That looks kind of like a ski pole would, right? More so, I'd say, than his 2015 weapon for sure. So I really like the aesthetic of these weapons, and I think they just fit better. His sword from the last video looked cool, but it's real bulky, and I'm not a huge fan of like super thick, bulky, bunched up weapons, unless that's like the point of the weapon, like if it's a mace or a club or something. But obviously that wasn't. This is a sword, and Kopaka I see as this very streamlined, sleek character, so I wanted something that fit him well here, and these work out really well. I'm very happy with them. So for Tahu's swords, this change is actually really simple, just adding a pair of friction stud pins into the holes in the armor here, and what that allows you to do is actually connect the bottom of the slicer head to it, because each of those posts is actually bar sized and the spaces above them are stud sized. So it actually gives you a lot of points where you can connect the foot to the actual stud pins here, and it will accept them. You can also even put it in a specific location, I think right here, yeah, and it'll lock in place at that angle as well. So really cool stuff. Obviously, they're just studs and bars, so like it could be knocked out, but for the sake of for the purpose of like posing and stuff, this should work out really well. So I do like it quite a lot, and I'm really happy with that. Of course, adding an axle on the other end here so you can form a full lava board. The idea being that the silver touches the lava and the flames shoot out from the top. I just think it's a really neat concept. It's kind of like a jet ski, how it shoots all the water out the back, but in this case it's shooting lava out both ends. I don't know. It's really neat and goofy and metal, and I love it for Tahu. But yeah, so those are the main 2 things I wanted to touch on for this video specifically. I don't think I can mention anything else. So that's pretty much it. Just a short one here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. It does help out. And of course, as always, my link's in the description. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.